Hey guys, how are you all doing? Hoping that you're having a relaxing, a very family oriented Sunday afternoon. And I'm just coming to you, just as I say, to say hi. Marcia here with Sia's Bite and a Mouthful. Coming to you with a Sunday evening platter, something delicious, something nice, not anything heavy, because we'd have already had a heavy meal. So I'm just coming to you with just a light banter. And so I just want to talk to us a little bit this evening. And my question to you, thanks for hopping on. Thank you so much for joining me. My question to you this evening is, can something be good yet bad for you? You can give me your comment in the chat. I look forward to us just, communicating while I speak a little bit from the art. And I ask that question because take, for example, our shoelace. Other than for beautification, and I say beautification because there are some people who will tie a shoelace and just the attractive way that they tie that shoelace makes you want to wear that pair of shoes even if it's not something that you like, but just looking at the way they crisscross and they just pretty up all that shoelace and give it a nice style and a nice pattern and stuff. You look at it and you're like, wow, I didn't realize that it just looks so attractive. And so I ask you that question. For me personally, I think that the major purpose of the shoelace is to help us to, get that shoe smugly fitted onto our feet. Am I correct? You can let me know your comment. Have you ever been walking down the street and you feel like something is tripping you, and when you look down, your shoelace is, untied? Or have you ever been walking and someone said to you, hey, your shoelace is loose, tie your shoelace? Or as parents, we look down on our kids and we realize that their shoelace is loose. Now, what's the danger when our shoelace become um, detached? It means that we can trip, we can fall, and we can hurt ourselves, right? I have had my shoelace stripping before, and I fell. I mean, not recently, but in years growing up. And I'm sure it might have happened to a lot of us, at some point in our lives. And so I am just looking at this topic because recently I was going out on the street. I had on a pair of sneakers. I thought that I had tied the lace smugly and everything, and going down the stairs. I stepped and I almost tripped. And when I looked down, my shoelace was untied. And a lot of times we try to tie our laces and we try to make it as snug as possible. Some people even put in a double knot if that shoelace is very long. But sometimes, with all the best effort that we make, it does become untangled. Um, it's the same thing with life. It's the same thing with relationship. That sometimes we try our best effort to get relationship, to get family, to get everything tied smugly together. But somewhere along the line, there come a detachment. There come, something that loosens something, and we are almost tripping over, a relationship gone bad. Some little thing, some little tiff with your friend, some little tiff with, family member, partner, husbands, wives, whatever. Now, what do we do in situations like that? Because think about it. If you don't bend down, tie your shoelace, a lot of times we try to do a little shorthand way where we might, try to stick the laces into the sides or something like that. But most times when we do that, it becomes, most times, again, in the way. So I'm just saying this to say that when we have situations, just like how we have to bend down and retie those shoelaces and try to rectify it so that it doesn't trip us, so that we doesn't fall, it's the same thing that we have to do with life. It's the same thing that we have to do with relationship. It's the same thing that we have to do with businesses when we try, our businesses and we encounter challenges. What do we do when you know that that is a gifting that you have? Do you just give up on that business, or do you untie and do you retie and go again? I'd love to hear your comments. For me, I mean, I've had many challenges, whether it be in relationship, whether it be in business, whether it be in family, whether it be in friends. But to me, once something is important and I believe in something, I am going to do my best as I can to rectify that situation. So if it means that I have to bend down and try to tie that relationship again, if it means that we have to say we're sorry, if it means that we have to say, let's go back to the drawing board and reevaluate our businesses. What do we need to tie up? What loose ends do we need to tie? What do we need to put into place? Um, Situations, do we ask for help, in order to get, all these things rectified and remedied? And so I just thought, I'm always coming with, little day to day things that happens, as a writer. You're out there, you're writing, you have a vision, you have a dream, you have a book that's inside of you, you have a song that you have not yet sung. What do you do? I'm imploring you this evening, get your pen, get your paper, put your thoughts together, retry, retie that lace, retie that effort, retie that venture, retie that business, retie that relationship, retie that family bond, retie something that we have for a while had hanging loose and is about to trip us. I'm coming to you this evening. I'm unfiltered, no makeup, no anything, just like I'm in the house. I just felt led to talk to you all this evening, and so here I am. It's the new start of a week, it's Sunday evening, and what better time for us to just sit down and just analyze and just see? Take a look down on your feet, see what is untied. Take a look at your heart. My grandmother used to talk about her heartstring. Look at the heartstring. Does it need it to be retied? Does it need to be retightened? What do you do? How do you do it? Do you ask for help? Do you do it on your own? Are you able to do it on your own? Do not be afraid to ask for help, because that's where we have a lot of problems at times, in that, we feel that we can do it all on our own. We feel like, I'm not saying that we should tell everybody our business, but if there's someone that you have that level of confidence in, that you can confide in and say, look, I'm having this challenge, I I'm not good at bookwork. Can someone help me, just to put my ledgers together, my cash flow together, my this together? How do I do this? How do I do that? You might want to ask for business ideas, business help. You don't have to tell everybody, your idea from A to Z, because there are some things that you just have to keep within. But ask for help when you need it and move on from there. But try, tie that shoelace, tie that venture down, tie that idea, tie that thoughts, tie something down. um a lot of times we get a lot of ideas, and we're in our beds and we're lying down and we're just lazy to get up and just to write. you know Sometimes I come across some things that I've written years ago. A lot of ideas that I have for my books and stuff like that, when I go in my phone, because that's my little go-to when I'm at work. When ideas come to me, I just jot them down. Sometimes I don't even know exactly where they're going to fit in, but I just jot them down. So if you are not good at making your notes on your phone, walk with a little notebook. All you have to do, date your ideas, jot them down, so that you know when you got the thought, when you got the idea. But go back to your shoelaces, your shoestring, whatever you call them. Go back. Don't trip on them. Don't fall upon them. Don't hurt yourself upon them. If we just take a moment just to retie and to re-go, then pretty soon we'll be on our way. So, have an amazing week. Have a productive week. Have a week that you will just take a moment, one moment just to stop, retie those shoelaces, and let's go. Until then, this is Marcia with Sia's Bite and a Mouthful saying, have a blessed week, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye. And before I go, just up on over to my YouTube page if you have not yet done so, Marcia Harris. Subscribe, give me a like, give me a subscribe, like, share, and remember, support. If you can, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bye.